Welcome to another episode of Out Loud Geek, where we discuss news and views about pop culture, science fiction, fantasy, food, cooking, the outdoors, and more. 4 months since the infamous slap of Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars ceremony back in March, Will Smith has finally released a video where he is apologizing for slapping Chris Rock. Well, whether this is a genuine apology or not is hard to say. I mean, ultimately, it's going to be up to Chris Rock to decide. But let's get into this article and see what's written here. Will Smith has opened up about the ongoing controversy surrounding his assault of Chris Rock at this year's Academy Awards, offering up his most unvarnished thoughts about an altercation that has marred his public image. Well, he brought that on himself, didn't he? In an emotional YouTube post, Smith addressed why he didn't apologize to Rock when he accepted a Best Actor prize for his work in King Richard, shortly after he charged the stage and slapped the comic for making a joke about his wife Jada Pinkett Smith's short haircut. And he got a standing ovation, basically. You know, he was applauded by everybody there. It was as if he hadn't even slapped Chris Rock, practically. It was really kind of rude. It's all fuzzy, Smith says. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. Well, I don't blame him. It's up to him. He doesn't have to talk to Will Smith again. Smith once again reiterated that he was sorry for his actions, calling his behavior unacceptable. The actor has said he responded violently because Rock's joke referenced the hair loss that Pinkett Smith suffers because of her alopecia. It's a struggle that Pinkett Smith has publicly addressed in the past. There is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment, Smith, who sighs deeply at points and seems to be fighting back tears, says in the video. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. Well, Chris Rock is a comedian. He was making a joke. Whether it was a good joke or not is up, to personal taste. But Will Smith's actions were wrong no matter what. Smith also addressed questions about whether or not Pinkett Smith, who was seen on camera rolling her eyes at Rock's joke comparing her buzz cut to the one Demi Moore sported in G.I. Jane, had urged him to charge the stage. The actor said his wife said nothing to spur him to assault Rock. So this was completely his choice. She didn't do anything. It was his decision to go up there. It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris, Smith says. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I want to say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. There had been speculation that Smith would open up about the fallout surrounding this Rock slap in a sit-down interview with a high-profile journalist like Oprah Winfrey. But instead, the actor has opted to use social media to directly address his fans. In the wake of the slap, Smith resigned from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the group behind the Oscars, and offered up statements of contrition, but has otherwise maintained a low profile. Rock recently broke his silence during a stand-up show in New Jersey on July 24th. Anyone who says words hurt has never been punched in the face, Rock joked, according to US Weekly. He went on to say he wasn't a victim, joking, yeah, that's the shit hurt mother effer, but I shook that shit off and went to work the next day. I don't go to the hospital for a paper cut. On Oscar night, Smith assaulted Rock moments before the awards for Best Documentary was about to be presented to Summer of Soul director Ahmir Questlove Thompson. The shocked response to the incident overshadowed Thompson's time at the podium. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, Smith says in the video. And it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award. And it's like, I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. Smith ultimately closed the video with a pledge to learn from his mistakes. I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking, he says. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again. Well, he still has a lot of work to do to redeem himself. If this apology of his is genuine, then more power to him. This is something he's going to have to struggle with. This is something that he's going to have to overcome and convince people, especially Chris Rock, that he is sorry for what he did, because it was not appropriate. I mean, that was about the worst thing you could do at an Oscar ceremony. But only time will tell whether this actually makes a difference in public opinion surrounding Will Smith. Thanks for watching today, and a huge thanks to everyone who has subscribed to our channel. We appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, and please feel free to share a comment. If you'd like to see more of our videos in the future and help support this channel, please press the red subscribe button, and please press the bell to receive notifications for new content. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter by clicking on the links in the description. Until next time, this is Out Loud Geek.